Hello and welcome to my newly launched channel. My name is Makaya Dominguez. I am a mental health counselor and relationship scientist, and I am brand new to the YouTube universe. I couldn't think of a better time to start making videos to reintroduce myself because I have been given the opportunity of a lifetime. I have gone from TikTok to TV, from making social media posts to being co-host on one of MTV's longest running reality TV series. So here I am. I finally gave in because it's the right time to give you more of what you've been asking for. Longer form content about who I am, what I do, and this journey I've been on, building on social media for years and years and years, transitioning into other types of media while still balancing life and love and remarriage and, giving you what I got. First and foremost, let me get into my title. I am a mental health counselor. This means that I am a therapist. I provide one-on-one therapeutic services for my clients in an agency setting, and I will be transitioning very soon to a private practice setting. Now, that second piece of my title, relationship scientist, I know it's not a term that you would often hear, but it means that I'm taking my therapeutic game up to the next level. I'm currently enrolled in a PhD program at Liberty University online, and I am making a contribution to the body of research in social psychology, and I have some hypotheses about post-divorce adjustment. And so as a researcher, I'm going to do the work to conduct studies, which is what makes it a science. And so I am a relationship scientist, and I will be, in the course of some of these YouTube videos, I will be geeking out. So that series in particular will be called Geek Life, and I will be providing psychoeducation about statistics, best practices, tools and tips that research is saying, and things that I'm learning in homework or whatever. As far as the social media game goes, I've been in this for a minute. I started on Facebook. Yes, I know that's revealing my age a little bit, is dating me, but I started with Facebook at about 2009, 2010 with motivational posts and encouraging messages on my timeline, really talking to myself through a pretty difficult personal time. And without trying to give too much of my own struggles away, I was simply sharing the words of affirmation and the words of encouragement and inspiration that I needed to hear during a really difficult time. That then morphed into a transition to Instagram, where I was sharing pictures of my children. I mean, I'm a proud mom, a boy mom of 3, and I would share, my highlights and all the beautiful moments that were happening on my motherhood journey. From Facebook to Instagram to TikTok, I was invited to the Creators Learning Funds, got a DM from someone in the TikTok space inviting me to participate in that program because at the time, TikTok was largely influenced by dancers, youngsters, and they wanted to be known as an app that offered more than that. And so I was invited to offer up my expertise in therapy and specifically with relationship counseling. And so I gave it a go. I gave it a shot, even though I thought I was too old. I wasn't going to be dancing. I wasn't going to be singing. I wasn't going to be hitting you guys with the jokes and the entertainment. But I really found a community and built a community for myself there. I was discovered on TikTok from a series that I did about the 5 love languages. And I was going to erase some of them and was hesitant to even post because at the time my hair was doing something crazy. I had decided I was going to bleach it, go blonde. That didn't work, so I went red. My hair was thinning, it was falling out. It was very dramatic. And ultimately that's what led to the big chop and why my hair is short today. But I'm glad that I stayed persistent and I stayed committed to sharing some of the best practices and sharing some insights about the common trends in relationship counseling and specifically offering some reflections about what it looks like in real life and giving you the practical tools to be able to apply what some of these larger themes are communicating to us. It was from those videos that I was discovered for this opportunity to be a co-host on Teen Mom Family Reunion Couples Edition. And I couldn't be more excited to announce to you that I obviously interviewed for it. I landed the position, and my very first time on television will be with this 15-year running reality series. This series hits home for me, even though I'm not a teen mom. I am a mom, and I'm very familiar with the process of change, the process of adjustment, the process of growth and transformation when you come to a point in life where you have to decide what you want your relationships to look and feel like, what type of parent you'd like to become, and navigating that through pressures of life and pressures of relationship, figuring out what you want and how you're going to show up in your own life. I know that process. I walk my clients through that process. And so it was really important for me to talk to you guys about some of the reasons why it's so dope that I'm connected with this franchise. Reason number one, first and foremost, it gave me the opportunity to introduce myself post-divorce. Like many of you, before marriage, before motherhood, before parenthood, you had a whole life, you had a whole identity, and then in comes marriage, in come the role and responsibility of being a parent, and so much can change. So much of yourself is lost. So much of yourself is morphed into this new person that is committed to serving, and committed to dedicating your time, your focus, your energy, your attention, your affections on raising these little people. And it's really easy to lose sight of the fact that you're an entire person, an entire individual outside of that role of mother or father. When this opportunity was presented to me, this allowed me to remember who I was before those roles came in, before those responsibilities came in. There was a commitment to public speaking, to engaging people in workshops, to traveling internationally to share my expertise. Even as early as a teenager, I was doing this, working at the Staten Island Mental Health Society, interning at the United Nations. These are some of the things that I did that allowed me to get a full scholarship to college and to get a bachelor's degree in psychology, teach for a few years. I had an entire life before I was a mom. And those are some of the parts of me that were lost. The passion, the pursuit, the enthusiasm around my intellect, and my academic prowess, and my career advancements. I had put everything on pause to be a stay-at-home mom. This opportunity highlighted for me that everything that I had done before, and even through the course of me being a stay-at-home mom, that it wasn't in vain and that it had a purpose. Reason number two, I had to be able to show my kids all of that. They only knew stay-at-home mom. They only knew PTA mom. They only knew the mom that crafted her whole life around them. And it was important for me to show them who I am and what I am capable of doing. The third reason it was important for me to transition from TikTok to TV is for representation. I am a natural hair baddie. I am a mid-sized baddie. I am a Black therapist. I'm a divorcee. There are so many communities that I represent. I'm from Staten Island, so I gotta represent that too, the underrated, forgotten borough. I'm a millennial creator and I'm a believer. And I know that by committing to this and showing up, I'm representing for all of you. So please tune in Wednesday, March 13th at 8 p.m. Teen Mom Family Reunion, Couples Edition, and every Wednesday thereafter.